Hello, hello. Hi, Divano. Leena is the name and music is the game, and the rules are the same. I keep on playing, and all you gotta do is keep on listening or keep on watching. In this case, everyone who's just joined us on Facebook Live, hello, and welcome to the Leena Shah Show. Of course, we are having this segment on the show, which is called BTE, the Business Technology and Energy podcast that comes your way every Thursday between 2 and 3 p.m. Usually, we're two people in the studios, like Aj. It's just me and you. Let's get started with what happens in the show. So, business, technology, and energy. So, it's my chance of showing off my nerdy side. Okay, so let's start off with the first news right here. And talking about electric cars, everyone has suddenly become so interested in electric cars. And there was a time, the first motor, I was actually watching this really, really interesting movie on Netflix. It was set in Russia in the early 1900s, and how this really rich aristocratic woman got her husband an automobile for Christmas present. And he sat in it and he drove like, wow. And only three people had an automobile in Moscow at that time. I think it was set in Moscow, something like that. That was very interesting for me to see that, how far we have come. And then there was a not too many years ago that I had the first electric car, and then we started loving them so much. They started making so much electric cars that we are like, you know what, we're going to buy them and we're going to make cheaper, because there's going to be so much demand. They're going to make so many. So now what has happened is that everybody else's cars, in the beginning, people were like, we really don't want to say it out loud, but the first ever automobile was made by Ford, of course, and now Ford has announced an 11.4 billion investment in electric vehicle plants. That means that they are going to be investing 11.4 billion US dollars in electric vehicle plants. So it's going to be all electric cars. Wow, how things and how fast is changing around us, adapting to it without even realizing that we are changing so much all the time. Well, talk about change, because it's the BTE show, the energy part of it. I'm going to be doing the energy. Usually, the energy part has been done by Menas, but today it's just going to be me doing the energy part. Surging natural gas prices threat this winter. Something really interesting about the Desi community, the South Asian community. We love to cook on natural gas, right? Don't we? Because जो रोटी natural gas पर बनती है तवे से उसकी अलग हो. I'm talking about that roti that comes off this tawa, which is like the special roti making pan, and it's kind of like inverted like this. When it's cooked on natural gas, it's this there's really no comparison to it. But we're going to have a spike in the natural gas prices, and after years, in fact, after decades, as compared to last year, the natural gas prices have actually doubled. Okay, so some of the people who are actually watching us or listening to us right now may need to, look out for their bills. Okay, I have to adjust this a little bit. I think we should this moves our next news. Energy stocks are still a good buy. Oh my goodness! Let's start off with the first news, where we have Dow dropping about 300, 400 points today, and everything else seeing the worst day. The last day of September, seeing the worst day in stocks. I didn't even open my app. In fact, I've just stopped opening my app because everything is red, and it feels like everything is bleeding. I've just stopped opening my stocks app. Okay, moving on to our next news. Facebook will now allow you to make group chats across Instagram and Messenger as well. So that means now on Messenger, you'll be able to make group chats, and you'll be able to do the same on Instagram as well. I find everything especially if you've gone on to Facebook pages more recently, if you've gone on to WhatsApp more recently. WhatsApp has also introduced something called the yellow pages. I don't have a screenshot of that. In fact, I was planning on talking about it last week, but I completely missed out how WhatsApp is now adding yellow pages for WhatsApp business accounts. Now you can actually go on WhatsApp and search for businesses. It's still in the beta phase. They're still testing it out in small little regions of the world. But this is where we're moving. BTE, the Business Technology and Energy Show. We got one more news. No, we don't. We're done. Oh my goodness. Really? We're done with all the news? Oh, yes. One more to go. Now, we've been talking about how, because of the prices and the next day delivery and prime delivery through Amazon, people have just stopped going over to regular stores. And just because of that, we have seen a lot of stores are closing down. So, Amazon and Macy's are like big competitors. I know that Macy's cannot buy Amazon, but can Amazon buy Macy's? Eventually. I did not say that. Nope. Okay, so Macy's flagship store in Manhattan, New York. Of course, that's where we have the Thanksgiving parade coming up very soon in November as well. And this time we are really looking forward to a very normal Thanksgiving parade. Hopefully, people would be able to go there because last year's Thanksgiving parade was just sad. There was nobody there. Everyone was like performing and wearing masks. Like, how could you be singing while you're wearing a mask? Like, that's not possible. Okay, we're going to have a normal Thanksgiving parade, but right before the Thanksgiving season starts, Amazon is putting up a big, huge, humongous billboard right across from Macy's flagship store in Manhattan. And Macy's is actually gone to court and they're saying, they can't do that. They're going to kill us. Is it? Has it already killed them? I don't know. Okay, leave me your comments. Let me know what you think about all of this. And I love to hear your feedback, of course. Thank you so much for sharing. We have a few messages. We have Sayed Shabir Shah. Love you, Leena Shah. Thank you so much. And we have Ashan. Hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, and we're going to move on to the commercial break right here on 103.5. And everyone watching us on Facebook Live, thank you so much for watching in. Don't forget to follow me all over social media because जहाँ जहाँ पर आप हैं वहाँ वहाँ पर मैं हूँ and this is where you can